Hello and welcome to today's daily intuitive inspirational message. So welcome. If this is your first time here, I am clairaudient. I do receive various styles of channeled messages. I was going to say child messages, channeled messages. And so I do this every 24 hours. It's my live at 5 on Jeya Reader on my page, so you can check that out. Now, I am clairaudient. I do receive various styles of channel messages, like I was saying before. So since I am doing a collective 24-hour style of energy, I will be collecting like all kinds of different people's energy. So take whatever resonates, whatever does not resonate, compassionately leave it for the person who needs to hear it most, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So as I get different channeled messages, I do just sort of start speaking on them. They are, most of the time, they are more of symbolic rather than literal. And we'll just be going through a few decks of positivity cards. They're just affirmation cards, just to bring some peace. These are Louise Hay Power Thought cards. I'm seeing a man that's working inside of a bakery. Hi, Chris, thank you. Yeah, I'm seeing a man that's working inside of a bakery, and for me it feels like I'm hearing the clock of doom. It's like the clock of doom, like he's waiting to punch out, like punching in and punching out. So this is talking about cycles. All right, let's see what's in store for your next 24. Yeah. All right. We have my life works beautifully. Everything in my life works now and forevermore. You know, there's a sun on here, okay? And I'm wearing my yellow, okay? Just like low-key gonna tell you guys this, but I love wearing these because it reminds me to always, you know, keep myself in balance, and it reminds me of like my solar plexus. And so like I like these pants. I like have them in my head as like my solar plexus pants, okay? And this just happens to be the sun on the back, right? How beautiful, huh? So my life works beautifully. This is the cycle, okay? See, on the back is the moon. So this is talking about the cycle between night and day. This is about, now I'm seeing, when I was seeing the man in a bakery, I'm seeing that the man is working as a, he's working as like a, I don't know why it's like a bakery, but he's making pizza. You know, he's making pizza in the bakery. It's so weird, but I'm seeing that. And you know, the sun stood out to me first, and the sun is like, is a circle, right? So it's kind of like that pizza, like a pizza. It's like the fullness, full circle, a cycle coming to a close perhaps within the next 24 hours. Yeah. This could be any kind of cycle. The pizza, I'm seeing it being cut into pieces, And there's an emphasis on the peace, like a peace, a peace. There's peace with it though. The peace, it goes from peace, like P-I-E-C-E, to peace, P-E-A-C-E, like that, like peace. It's coming to terms with a situation and putting your mind at some sort of resolution or peace. I'm seeing a painter, and he's painting on a wall, and he's wearing the apron because he doesn't want to get too, like, dirty. He doesn't want to dirty himself while he's painting. This is painting a picture. And I feel so much grace. I feel so much grace. The strokes, I'm watching him painting, and the strokes are like, they're being like gracefully put onto the wall. And it's a brick wall. It's talking about something that was really hard, something that was really difficult, that built this wall, okay? So you could have created this emotional wall. You could have created like a wall where you didn't want to speak to somebody, or you could have created a wall where you didn't want to open up to certain ideas or something. And I see that now it's like within the next 24 hours, there'll be an opportunity to bring that wall, something about bringing that wall into like a peace. And instead of looking at that wall as this hard, sort of like concrete thing, you're seeing it as something that you can utilize gracefully. It's making peace with stuff, making peace with your feelings that were not feeling good, with your bad feelings. Not your bad feelings, like bad feelings, but it was like with your really tough feelings, harsh feelings. Life is meant to be a vibrant, deeply felt, growing mosaic of long, meaningful moments. Mosaic. Yes, mosaic. Okay? And when I was seeing the man painting, the man was painting with so many different colors. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful to see all those different colors and gracefully put on the wall. This is making use of a tough situation with ease and grace, and something that's not just useful, but something that can be looked at with a sort of real, beautiful, positive vibration attached to a harsh situation. It's like that. And I'm seeing a little girl And it's like she's she's asking if she could like have like her dad, like I could see her, a little girl and her dad, and she's like asking her dad to like pick her up so that way her dad could like sort of have her up so she could see the whole picture, so she could see the picture. I feel like so she could understand the picture, so she can understand. This is understanding. This is making understanding of life's harsh realities. Making understanding out of life's harsh realities. This could be anything. I'm feeling all kinds of things. I'm feeling from like lost loved ones to like lost love to like losing physical items and stuff, like a home or something. And some people it's just like these really big things that impacted, that sort of created this like really harsh structure inside that made you sort of close up. And those that harsh structure that you created is now being recreated with painting on it, with looking at something that this can be looked at from a positive perspective now. It feels like that, like a positive. Oh, I'm even hearing rewriting the story. This is rewriting something that like telling yourself the new version of what you see a situation like. Could have been a situation that was really difficult for you, and then this situation you're now rewriting and seeing how beautiful it is and turning it into this beautiful mosaic. It's like that. It's like this. There's a richness to it because it's like richness of color. There's so much color. There's so much vibrant, so much beauty, but the beauty is in the vibration. It's like it just has to do with like turning a really harsh reality into a really beautiful story. It's like that. It's like that. It's turning tragedy into a blessing. Adversity. Ooh. This is growing from adversity. This is growing from adversity. And the sun, again, the sun. We had the sun here. And I was talking about my solar plexus pants. This is growing out of adversity. Growing out of adversity and blooming. Like, it's not just like growing out of adversity, like, oh, that was a tough cycle, like, see you later. No, it was like, it's like you're growing out of it and you're blooming. You're blooming. You're changing. You're transforming. I feel like some people, everyone here is getting some sort of help in this transformation. This can be in any form. This can be in the form of like children being around you to help you grow out of a situation, out of a depression. This can also be something along the lines of getting professional help. This can also be along the lines of having like a mother figure. This can also be along the lines of having your spouse there. This can also be learning how to be on your own and independent and grow your own. I want to say grow your own sun. Some of you guys had to do it on your own, but you weren't alone completely, because we're never alone completely. We're never alone completely. And you were being watched over and guided, whether you've seen it or not, to help you blossom. And you could even look back. I feel like you could even look back and go, wow, I don't know how I grew up like I want to say a butterfly. I don't know how I grew a butterfly out of the sun. It's something like that. It's like growing something so beautiful in such a, in such a way that you can only call it a miracle. It's the miracle of watching a tragedy turn into a blooming foundation now. A new, growing out of this adversity and just blooming. You're in full bloom. A lot of you guys are changing. You've transformed. You're in the process of transformation. And I would, even if I were you, kind of do a little recap to kind of understand how far have you really come. Sometimes we are our harshest critics, and we'll say things to ourselves like, oh, we didn't, I still have all this work to do. I still want to do this, or I still want to do that. But if we look back to a year ago, do you notice a big difference in you and how you perceive the world? What are you grateful now that you weren't grateful for a year ago? What are you grateful now that you weren't grateful for 6 months ago? And don't look at that as like a loss. You look at that as a blessing. You look at it as a blessing, because everything in this life, everything is temporary. I think I own this. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. It's not mine. When I die, you think I'm gonna care about these things? Nobody's gonna care about them when you die. When you die, you die. What matters the most are the experiences. What matters most is what kind of mosaic was your life? What kind of vibrant colors did you spring up? What kind of adversity did you grow through? Grow through. What kind of adversity did you grow through? Are these going to be things that people could learn about in the future from you, from how you changed your life? Those are the impactful things. Those are the real treasure. Are the moments of gratitude and the moments we grow. Those are the things that feed our soul. Everything else is temporary. You think you own this stuff. You don't own anything when you die. Yeah. There's so much peace in that. You don't have to be afraid of death. I'm just thinking about this because it just really gets me. I see these and it reminds me of my flowers outside. Reminds me of all the plants I'm growing. And I see the plants every year, and the plants grow, and then the plants die, and then, new plants are put there, we grow them, and we take care of them, and they die, and then die in society. again tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a fantastic 24. I want to stay in this energy. It's so beautiful. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice 24.